that include everything from passwords and logins to fingerprints and dental records. You might think it would never happen to you.
You gotta be real. Things happen in this world. People are not all good people.
But if it did,
I did all of my fingerprints.
Would investigators be starting from scratch?
Login information for all of my social media, all of my bank accounts.
Enter the If I Go Missing folder, a growing trend popularized by the chart-topping true crime podcast Crime Junkie.
Here are the things that we think definitely need to go in an If I Go Missing folder.
Listeners began creating their own, like Megan Parker.
I want my family to be able to see who's been calling me, who's been texting me, what have I been doing.
And Brianna Spence.
If you have a folder, you can take action that day rather than, a couple days or even a week down the line.
Just 2 of thousands who have compiled their own files just in case. Tony Underwood with the Union County Sheriff's Office says a file like this could save precious time in an investigation.
If you have one centralized location, of course, it does circumvent having to write search warrants, court orders, try to find somebody who can give lawful consent to get access to this information.
Take, for example, the case of Kelsey Smith, an 18-year-old who was kidnapped in 2007. It took 4 days for police to gain access to her phone, including its location. By that time, she'd been murdered. Her parents advocating for the Kelsey Smith Act, which would allow police to obtain phone records in urgent life-or-death situations without waiting for a warrant. But frankly, it isn't easy for law enforcement. The Kelsey Smith Act sits stalled in committee in North Carolina, and right now it can often take police days to even get started tracking down a missing person.
I don't want to have any kind of issue with trying to get a court order for phone records or trying to get access into my bank account or anything like that.
Underwood says if you have or make a file, keep it in a safe place that only a few trusted people can access.
If that information is lost, misplaced, or gets into the wrong hands, you could be a victim of identity theft.
But in a sometimes scary world, this folder could give investigators a life-saving head start.
And of course, there are risks with, putting all your information down on paper, but I think having the safety net is worth it.